So what is up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of turning zero point 0.1 SOL into $10,000. Again, we did episode 1 a while ago and we talked about how that will be the beginning, and today we're going to be taking a look if we could get started and take a couple trades and maybe see if we can make some profit. So before we do start the video, do make sure to hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment down below on what you think, how I'm doing so far, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel to continue on following this journey. So let's get right into the video and head over to our screen. So we are over at our screen. I'm currently on BULLX. If you do want to trade on this platform, do make sure to check out the link down in the description. Again, the easiest platform you'll come across, and you'll get a 10% fee off if you join through the link down in the description. Again, if we take a look on what balance we're at currently 1.374 Solana. So that's basically our starting point right here. Again, if we take a look at some of these meme coins, there are some rug pulls like this. I have something that I have figured out in the past few days. I'm going to be looking for an example that I could give you guys. These rug pulls actually happen with the newest meme coins of all. We can see these coins will pump like crazy in the beginning. Not a single red candle you see. Then you start to see some selling by top holders, and that's when most likely the coin will dump. Again, if we take a look at another one of these examples, if you look at these newly created meme coins, these are by minutes. If we take a look at one of them, let's try to take one that just released a couple seconds ago. That's how I could show you a good example. If we now filter, let's say max 5 minutes. I'm just trying to show you an example. I don't trade like this, but I'm trying to show you an example on what a technique I found recently. Right here, if we take a look at, for example, this one. No, not this one. So the originally the rug pulls would look something like this. So there would be a huge buy. The first candle would be absolutely huge, and then you would see slow growth happening, and then the coin would absolutely just dump. But there is a way that I currently tested, and it does work sometimes. Again, it's very, very high risk, so you don't know when the coin is going to go to zero. And if we take a look at an example that of a trade I did a while ago, let's go to portfolio. We can see I have done a couple trades right here. If we just refresh, it doesn't show the trades. Okay, there we go. So if we look at this example right here, that I did make a decent amount, make a decent percent, we could see there was a huge buy in the beginning. The coin climbed all the way up to 15k. Then I bought in right here. I bought in at 16k. I probably bought in right here, but it did take a couple seconds for it to go through. And then if we look at this, just a couple seconds later, this coin doubled. This coin went up 113%. So if we look at the positions, I invested $19 right here, and we could see I sold $40. That was 9x right here. So I did take out some Solana back to my original wallet. So we do start with 0.1 SOL, but we could see a 1.09x in just a couple seconds. Again, we can see right here, if we look at the past trades, I did just spam sell right here. I did sell 100% because sometimes it doesn't go through, and that is when you could lose it all. It has happened to me again. If we take a look at all of these failed transactions, because I did just spam, I knew it was going to dump very, very soon. It did. This one especially did dump later. We could see it got all the way up to about 47k, and then it dumped. We could see this huge sell right here, and then no more action. If we take a look at an example where you lose all the money right here, let me just take a quick example from the losses we made. If we take a look at, let's say this one, this was probably my worst trade of all time. Currently down to 73% right here. So if we take a look at where I tried to do this again, this sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I got into a little bit later on this coin. We can see it started from, let's say, about 21k. I bought in at about 26k right here. I probably placed a trade right over here around 23. Then as you can see, I was watching it climb. I did sell over here, but then right here, as you can see, the transaction did not go through because of the crazy slippage that happened in just a matter of a second or two. We can see these are a second chart right here. 1 second, 2 seconds. Within 2 seconds, this coin went all the way down to 7K, all the way from 32K. So basically, I did try to sell over here, but again, the transaction didn't go through, and there I had to sell it. I lost 73%. So if we, oh, the flex doesn't show, but invested 42 and sold 42. So I did take a look at two scenarios where this could go good and this could go bad. Again, this is very, very high risk. I just wanted to show you guys that this is possible as well. Again, most likely I will be trying this later on as well, but these are the one good example right here, one good example, and one here is a bad example. So do make sure you do this very, very carefully. I've seen coins go from 20K all the way up to 50, 60, even 70K and then dump. But again, as we could see right here, this coin did dump just from 32K. So you never know when the coin is going to dump. So just when you see the quickest time you could get out, make sure you do get out. And sometimes you do want to keep your sell settings a little bit higher, so you definitely do want to punch these numbers in. Again, this is probably the lowest I would go in the buy and sell setting. Again, you don't have to worry too much about the buy because the movement is not very much in the beginning, but sell you definitely want to keep higher because you want to sell very, very quickly in these types of trades. And as you can see, if you don't have it high enough, you could lose it all. And if you do have a pretty decent amount, you could definitely double your money within just a few seconds. I probably sold right here because I saw these two crazy candles, and I definitely tried to sell here. I spammed the sell button because sometimes the transaction doesn't go through like I've experienced before, and I definitely did not want to do that again. And here I definitely spam sold, and fortunately it did go through, and we did manage to make 109%. Here minus 73%. So good and bad example right here for the first few trades I made. Again, I made a decent amount of these trades. Some we could see right here, some are in profit, some are in loss, and this definitely is not accurate. On the top right here, I have not invested 3.7K, and the realized P&L is definitely not $151. But this over here is not accurate, but you can see these are the trades I made so far. I definitely lost a lot, and that's just a part of the journey. That's how we learn. When we're new, you definitely want a lot of reference. Let's probably take a look at one of these coins right here. Maybe we could catch another one of those very, very early. Again, you do want to filter out all of the older coins. Max I would do is like 5 minutes, because those coins come in the first few candles. You see a massive buy in the first few candles, so they would definitely pop up in this about to graduate section right here. We see right this one that did go up, and this one is actually too high. The first buy was too high. It was 48K, so it definitely would not trade anything higher than like 20 to 25 okay. Right here we can see it, so it went to zero almost immediately because the first candle was too high. So you do definitely, if it is around, let's say 20 to 25K, that would be a decent range again to get in. And then if it does possibly go to 50K as it did here, that would be a 2x. But if it's way too high like this one, 48K, definitely do not get on the coin. And you saw a live example. We were talking about this, and it dumped immediately. We saw the developers sell, and it went to zero. So that's how people lose a lot of money. Again, you do definitely want to be a lot careful with this. This one right here, it is very new. 34 is Solana, but not a single buy right here. Somebody bought one, so it's at 32K right now. It's kind of risky to trade this one. Let's take a look at another one. So definitely do watch out. Again, these right here are way too risky because you never know which one is going to go to the moon. But these are good opportunities because you can't lose that much. 7K, 6K, 6 to 7K is basically where they start off from. So even if you invest at 7K, you definitely have no chance of going zero. You could probably lose a bit in transaction fees and so, but definitely you wouldn't go lose like 70% like I did here. So this is definitely riskier play, but this could turn your money double into seconds. If we missed it, we missed it. We don't want to chase the coin, because again, we could find next new opportunities right here. Started at 39k is our it's a high start. And even if it does, if we want our money to double, this would have to go to 80k. And if we already know, if it goes to 80k, it graduates. And the developer or whoever is rugging this coin does not want that. They want to rug before it gets to graduate. And it does go to zero very, very early on. So definitely would be experimenting with the strategy anymore if I can find more techniques. Again, we could see right here 14 to 30k immediately. So definitely a good opportunity, but very, very high risk. Would be looking more into it and updating you guys. So that was about it for this video, guys. In this video, we did talk about a new technique that I discovered. Again, very, very high risk. You could lose it all, you could win it all. So definitely would be experimenting a lot more, and I'll keep you guys updated. So if you did enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment down below on what you think about this journey so far, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on this series. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next one.